Brushflies, welcome back to my channel, Brushfly NUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes. My bra is really annoying me today. And I'm the face behind Brushfly NUA. And if you are new, please remember to hit that subscribe button. If you're not, hi, welcome back. Yes, I look awful. I have no makeup on, and that is because I want to do a full face of makeup I haven't tried yet. So, other than one item, maybe two. So I've been going through my collection. I have put myself on a product specific no and low buy because I have a lot of stuff, a lot of makeup. So I have decided that I want to take some of the makeup that I have yet to show on my channel, or that I have yet to use, like I haven't used it, and just see what it's like, test it out, give it a go, and then, you know, maybe do a bit of a declutter of stuff, and then I can go back to buying a few items every so often. So let's jump straight in. So the first product I have is this lip balm from The Body Shop. So this is Born Lippy, it's watermelon, and my lovely friend Rebecca gave me this. She is a Body Shop consultant, and she was like, oh, you might like to try this, so I'm gonna. But the only thing is, I have claws on at the moment and it's in a tub, so yeah, we're gonna try and get in there. I didn't really think that through. That is actually really nice. So as a balm, it is very balmy, it's quite soft. It kind of reminds me of like a Vaseline type of product. It does have a nice watermelon scent and taste to it. It's not too strong, it's not too overpowering, it's quite subtle, but it's there. Hopefully that'll give my lips some much needed moisture that they need before I try on a lipstick later on. So the next product I have is this one from Lacura. I think I have used it on my channel maybe once or twice. I got this for Valentine's Day and I haven't used it very much because I had a Lumene serum or facial oil that I was using instead. I've run out of that, so I've gone back to this. So yeah, I'm going to pop this on, but I think I need to get my fringe out the way. Okay, excuse the big ass headband, but needs must. So I'm going to go in with this. It's meant to have like little gold like particles in. It just dropped on my leg. That's cold and disgusting. And it does have some particles in it, but I wouldn't say it's like proper golden shiny or anything. Okay, so you might be able to see that it does have some gold shimmer in there. Quite nice, I suppose. I don't feel it's the most hydrating serum that I've ever tried. It's meant to be a super booster one, collagen and gold, and it's still on my leggings. But yeah, I don't find this to be the best serum I've used. It's okay. They did a hyaluronic acid one, and I actually prefer that one to this one, but you know, I have it, I might as well try and use it. Okay, so I've done a serum, I've done lip balm. I'm guessing I need a moisturiser. So this is from the, oh, I've got foundation on it already. I haven't even got into the foundation. So this is from the Lumene Advent Calendar that I got the other month. This is the Nordic Hydra 24-hour water gel. I absolutely love these little tubs. Like, I just think they are so cute and they're just the right sort of size, so you can test out quite a lot. So it is like a weird bluey green colour, and I'm having to scoop it out with my nail because I really thought it through having long nails. Okay, so that one is on, and it does actually feel really refreshing, and it does sink into the skin quite nicely. It does leave it feeling not necessarily tacky, but just like there's something there on your skin, but it does go away. I used this one this morning, and yeah, it did feel really nice actually. Okay, so the next product is this one. So this is from Alicia Keys' brand. It is the Key, is it Soulcare? Keys Soulcare. I was sent this in PR, so just a quick disclaimer, this part of the video is not sponsored as such, like I'm not getting paid to review this product. I was sent it in PR to give my honest opinion on it, and that is what I shall do. So it comes with like a little leaflet. I got it from Vogue Insiders, and it does say, get Alicia's glow with this hydrating priming serum in a sheer golden tint that complements all skin tones. Wear alone for an even natural glow, or use to prime your skin for ultra smooth makeup application. So I've used this a few times, and I would not consider it a serum as such, because you would have to use a lot of it, I feel, to get the benefit of like a serum. Like when I put a serum on, I want to feel hydrated and glowy and fresh, and you know, just so my skin feels like it's really loved. With this, I don't feel like that, but I have used it as a primer and I do quite like it, so that's what I'm going to use it as today. So it's only a small sample. I got 5 mils. So it comes out like this. And it does say you don't have to use that much, just a couple of drops, but I feel as a primer I want to get it everywhere on my face, so I know that my whole face can be primed. If I'm only using a small portion, it's not gonna prime every location on my face, if you get what I mean. Okay, so it's on. I do feel my skin looks a bit dewy. It does have a slight tackiness to it, and it does have a scent. I don't know how to describe it. It kind of smells like wet wipes. You know, like the ones you can get from like the supermarket, just Tesco version baby wipes. That's what this smells like, baby wipes. So I can see some like gold flecks poking through. That could be from both the serum I used and from the primer. But it does feel quite nice and tacky, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a foundation. So the foundation I'm going to use today is by Maybelline. It's a Fit Me foundation. It's a matte one in the shade 100, which is Warm Ivory. I didn't choose this shade. My lovely friend Ellie, who I haven't seen for ages because she left me, gave me this when she decided to declutter her own makeup, and I have yet to use it, and I'm really scared because it's Warm Ivory. I don't know whether I need it that. I mean, it might be okay. So yeah, I didn't choose this, she chose this, but it's new to me. So let's go in, shall we? So it comes out like that. I think I would have preferred it not like that, maybe like a pump. Okay. And it's quite runny. I don't know whether it's meant to be. I don't know how long she had it for. I don't think she had it for very long. Oh wow. And I wouldn't normally go for a mattifying foundation because I have quite dry skin, so I would normally go for a more dewy hydrating one. But let's see how we get on. Okay, so that is the foundation on. Do you know what? It doesn't look too bad at the minute. I don't know how it's looking in the camera. It was quite pale, like when I put it on, but I kind of feel like I'm quite pale anyway. I have a lot of redness in my face, but like the rest of my body is quite pale. If it looks like I have a tan on my arms at all, I used a fake tanning like lotion that builds your tan gradually. So yeah, I cheated, but I actually feel that's not too bad a match. So it says it's matte and poreless, so it's meant to be a natural seamless finish, and I would actually agree with that statement. I think it looks quite natural. Like I've still got a little bit of redness shining through. A couple of my blemishes haven't completely been disguised, but it is quite a natural looking foundation at the moment. Like it's kind of mattified parts of my face, but I think because I had a lot of dewy stuff underneath, that's still shining through, so quite happy with that. So the next one is concealer. Now I have used this concealer before. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 05, and I have used it before, but I used up my last one. I have been using an e.l.f. one, but that's nearly all done up, so I might as well open this one to see how the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and foundation work together. To say, when I've used this one before, I have really enjoyed it, and I would compare it to the NARS concealers. I would say it's a very similar formula, but this one's better. It's not as drying. I found the NARS one made my under eye look really liney and cakey, and that was a few years ago before I had as many lines as I have now. There's a dog barking outside, how rude. So yeah, that is the concealer on. I do have to say, at the moment, my skin is looking very matte. A mixture of the two makes it very matte, which I guess is a desired look for some people. Don't know whether it's my jam, but I'll see how I get on today. And another thing I do want to point out with the Maybelline concealer is that whenever I apply it under my eyes, and I've had this with every single one I've had, I'll apply it under my eyes and it will sting for a little bit. But you know, I never get a rash, I never get redness, I never break out. So I don't know why that happens, but it does with that one. So next up I want to do a bit of bronzing, but I might be using like a contoury shade to bronze with today, because I have this, which is the Eye Bright concealer from Revolution, but it's in the shade Deep Caramel. I saw people using this all over TikTok to do their contour with. I don't really contour in a sense of like, I don't proper go to town, but I do put like, I don't know, a bit of bronzer on to make myself look a bit more chiseled but not over the top. But I don't have like another bronzer that I haven't used before, so I'm going to use this one as like a liquid bronzer. Wish me luck. So I did have the Eye Bright concealer in my normal shade as well, but my daughter has pinched that. She's getting to an age where she's starting to want to explore makeup, so she has pinched quite a bit from me. So, right. And I may have used this product in another video, I can't remember, but I haven't used it very often. And you're probably looking going, you did that in a complete wrong place. Probably, but this is where I normally apply bronzer. I just do it to literally give a bit of shadow to my face, but I don't really go to town normally. Blush is normally my thing, not really bronzer or contour. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it looks quite muddy on me. Could try and blend it out a bit more. I mean, it might not look so bad when the other products are all on top, but I prefer a powder bronzer. And like I said, don't really contour very often. So the next thing is blush. So the annoying thing is I have been really loving liquid blush lately, and I was considering using just one of my liquid blushes, but all of them I have already shown on my channel, and this palette here is one that I have yet to use. I put it in my shop, my stash the other week, or the other month even, and I forgot and didn't use it. So I'm thinking of using it today. These two here I might sort of mix together a little bit. Okay, we've gone very clown. Okay, so that's the blush. I do look very blushed. I will tone it down with a bit of powder. I have found that lately my skin really enjoys the liquid blushes. I think because they're more liquidy, they're more dewy, they sit on my skin a bit better because I have really dry skin, and I do find that when I use a powder blush it will just cling to patches and then it won't blend out because it's literally just clung to those dry patches. But it is a very pigmented palette, I'll give it that, and I don't think it's anything wrong with this. I think not that there's anything wrong with it, it's blush, but I do feel like I'm very blushed today. So yeah, I will see how I feel about that when I finish the whole look. Powder, I have a Revolution one. Again, I think it was from a calendar. So it says baking powder on there. But for me, a baking powder is normally like a loose powder. I would just use this as like a pressed powder. So that's what I'm going to try today. So here we go. Okay, powder, not too bad actually. I feel it gives a little bit more coverage, which is really, really nice. At the moment, it's not looking too dry, even though I've used quite a drying, well not drying, but mattifying foundation. It doesn't look too bad at the moment. And it's toned down that blush a little bit. So, next up is highlight, which I'm actually really excited for. So this is a Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil Highlighter, and it's 7-day weekend and poolside, so there's two in here. You're going to look at them and be like, they are not highlighters. It looks like a little mini duo eyeshadow palette. And I can't open it. So yeah, I have been using this lately. It is stunning. Obviously the more bluey purpley toned shade is not really one that I wear, but the pinkier side I do really like. I have used them as an eyeshadow. They don't wear as long on the eye as a normal eyeshadow formula. They are a highlight. Some formulas you can get away with wearing on the eye, but this one, it looks really pretty. And actually I can wear like the purpley shade and then grab my liquid eyeshadow from xxxx Revolution, put that on, and it does create a really nice look. But you know, not just on the eye on their own, but the pink shade is stunning. Maybe I'll quickly swatch it. So as you can see, really, really pretty. And a bit out there too. And I love the packaging. Like, this is just so pretty, stylish. I love it. As you can see, wow, that is proper highlighty. So I actually really like that. It is very glowy. Sometimes I do have to tone it down because it is very, very wow and in your face, but it's so pretty. It can be forgiven for being wow and in your face. Next up I have my Lumene brow gel. I did take this out of my Shop My Stash because I thought it didn't really do much, and I've put one of my older ones back in, but I've realised I actually do like this one and not my older one. I don't really like to draw on my brows or do too much to them. Yes, they are quite light compared to my hair, but I find that whenever I do brows it's really jarring, so yeah. Next up I have a Lumene setting spray. This is just a really nice dewy one. I love this. It's dewy, but it's not Edward Cullen golden sparkly vampire dewy. It's just a really nice dewy spray. Okay, so although I'm wearing quite a mattifying foundation, I do feel that with the other products I've used, my skin still looks quite dewy. And yeah, I'm liking the base. Obviously that huge spot at the top of my head has not gone away, but my fringe will be back in a sec, so that can be forgotten. I'm going to go ahead and move on to eyeshadow. I don't have a eye base that I haven't used yet, so just a bit dusty. Going to go in with my P. Louise eye base. Okay, so that is my eye base on. I do have two little mini eyeshadow palettes to test out. These are both from Primark, and I love looking in their... Did you just pull my hair? I love looking in their reduced section. Yes, it's Primark and it's really cheap, but I still like to look in the reduced section and see what bargains they have. These cost me £2. They really give me Natasha Denona vibes. I expect they will probably not work to a Natasha Denona standard, but I did want to give them a go, see if they were any good. So I'm going to grab the purple palette first, which is called Berry Bite. And I do have to say, after looking at them, and I have swatched them before, that like this section, these two shades are actually the same in both palettes. The only difference is the last three are slightly different colours, which I think is a bit cheeky. So okay, so they don't swatch the best. They are quite powdery, but I'm going to play with them anyway, and if not I will grab something else from my collection to try. So I might go in with just this shade up here as like a transition shade. Then I might go in with that like pastel-y purple shade. Okay, so that's gone on. It has actually got some nice subtle pigment to it. It's not horrendous. There is a bit of fallout, but yeah. So I might go, I don't know what one to go in with. Yeah, I might try the deep purple and see what happens. Okay, not a lot really happens. So I might go in with that brown shade. Might even mix the two together, the purple and the brown. Okay, so they've done pretty much nothing and they are so damn powdery. Like, wow. So I'm going to go back in with a light purple. Then I might take that lighter, so-called shimmery shade, but I don't think it really is. Wow, this palette is so chalky. Okay, I'm half tempted to dampen down the deep purple and see if it changes. It's like a purple with shimmer in, so I expected it to have a bit more oomph to it. Okay, so that's the purple on. I don't think I like this eye look today. It's not really gone my way. You know, just so I'm using colours from the palettes, I'm going to take that darker green shade. Probably going to regret it. Or not, because there's nothing there. Okay, so I did want some inner corner highlight, but I don't know what to use. So I'm going to go with the lighter bluey greeny shade. It does have some sparkle to it. Okay, so I have a really weird eyeshadow look today. I need to tidy up around my eyes because, yeah, okay, I feel this looks so weird. Right, I want to try an eyeliner. So I have a Lumene Blueberry Sensitive Automatic Eyeliner. It's not blue, it's black, it's fine. So I'm just going to go straight in. Okay, so I've done the eyeliner pencil one, and I've also used my House Labs one to do a wing. I'm trying to save this makeup look somehow. I now need to use a mascara, and I have the Lumene Essential Volume one, which came from the advent calendar. So fingers crossed the mascara works. So that is the wand. And I've just noticed I've got like two different wings. That one's gone like up and curly and that one's gone out. Okay, straight off the bat, I'm not liking this mascara. It's just not really doing anything. Don't like it. I'm gonna grab my Maybelline, the Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara. And I did just notice I had a bit of fluff up my nose, so if it looked like I've had a bogey for half the video, it's fluff. Okay, so I tried to fix the wing. I don't know if it's worked. Okay, so I kind of think I managed to sort of save the eye look. I now want to try a lipstick, and I also have a lip liner. So this is a Lord and Berry one in the shade Vintage Rose. So yeah, I'm going to pair a pinky lip liner and then a really cool colour lipstick. Okay, so that's actually a really nice toned lip liner, and I'm going to pair it with a Fenty Beauty lipstick in the shade One of the Boys, and it is purple. Look at that. So yeah, gonna give this a go. Okay, so I have actually changed the tone of the lipstick a little bit by using that lip liner underneath. But you know, I actually quite like the colour that it's come out as. It's different. It's quite funky. I do like it. Overall, I quite like my look now. The eyeshadow palettes, these I wouldn't use again. I wouldn't recommend getting these. If you see these in Primark and then they're in the reduced section, they are in there for a reason. Steer clear, don't use. This one was called Chill Zone, which I forgot to mention, and this was Berry Bite. Yeah, they're awful. Like, they have no pigmentation. Yes, you can dampen them down to get some pigmentation from them, but I have other palettes in my collection that have similar shades that I could just grab and use so much easier than these. Obviously, if you're on a budget, you could buy these and potentially dampen them down, but I think you could get so much better quality eyeshadow palettes from, say, e.l.f., which range from like £3, £4 up to £9 for an eyeshadow palette. Like, their little bite-sized ones are really good. I don't think these are very good, so these I would not recommend. The mascara from Lumene is also a fail today. I thought it did absolutely nothing to my lashes, and then when I tried to get my other mascara to build it up and make it look better, it just went all clumpy and weird, which I know my Maybelline mascara does not do that. It does not go clumpy and weird. So yeah, I do not like the Lumene mascara. It just does nothing. I don't like the wand. It's pants, there's nothing to it. The Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in Deep Caramel, which is actually a concealer for someone with a darker skin tone than mine, but I used it as a contour shade because I saw it on TikTok. I think it looks okay. I thought it looked quite muddy when I applied it, so I possibly wouldn't use this again. Maybe it's not the right one for my sort of skin tone as a contour or bronzer, but at the same time I think I should just stick to products that are actually made for contouring. Then going from what TikTok says, I don't like this one. It might work for other people, it might work for you. Maybe it's my skin type as well. I've got very dry skin, so maybe it just grabbed it, so when I blended it, it made it look quite muddy. But yeah, I was not a fan of that one. But I think everything else today that I tried, I really, really like. Yeah, the serum, not the best serum I have in my collection, but it's okay, it works, I will use that up. The Revolution blush palette, yeah, do you know what, now my look is complete. I think I needed quite a heavy blush to help the eye look today. Yes, it's very pigmented. You can't buy it, came from the advent calendar, but you have it in your collection and you've forgotten about it. It's actually quite good. I need to play around and use some of the other shades, but I don't think it's a bad palette. Very pigmented, and it can grab a little bit to dry skin, but you can blend it out and you can tone it down with powder, so that's no biggie. Yeah, the foundation and the concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me, I actually really like. I think for me, who doesn't normally like a mattifying foundation normally, this one is sitting quite well. It could be to do with the fact of the other products that I put underneath. It still kept it quite dewy and not as heavy as it could be, or as drying looking as it could be on my skin. But for the most part, I like it. My number 7 Hydroluminous has just run out, so I might be putting that one in my makeup bag to use up. And paired with the concealer, I do really like that. The Lumene eyeliner and brow gel. This one I didn't used to like, but I've recently pulled out my I Heart Revolution one, which I didn't realise makes my brows look like they have dandruff in, whereas this one doesn't. This one doesn't hold them up for as long, but at least I don't have brow dandruff, so this one's okay, I will use that. This eyeliner, yeah, do you know what, I actually really like it. It's a really silky smooth formula, very pigmented, like very pigmented. So I really like that. I think it's one of the best ones I've used so far. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to last in my waterline, but my eyes have been quite watery since applying that purple shade with the setting spray. So, and it seems to be holding up. So I think it's a good one. I think it's a winner. The two Fenty Beauty products, the 7-Day Weekend and Poolside Kilowatt Foil Duo Highlighter. What a mouthful. I really like this. I have used it so much already. I just love the packaging. I think it looks really nice and stylish. It's so gorgeous. So yeah, I love that one. And the lipstick, do you know what? I actually really like it. I know I've put the different lip liner, which could kind of make it look a bit funny. That's what I meant in my head. But I actually kind of like what it's done. I kind of like the look. So yeah, I really do like the lipstick, the highlighter, and the lip liner I used today. This I'm actually moved to my makeup bag, so I use it. I very rarely use lip liner. I kind of forget I have them. So, you know, I need to use one a bit more. The Revolution powder, I actually really like this. I'm currently using an Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which I took out of a palette. It's useless, it's crap. I might actually swap them over. So, yeah. The Keys Soulcare Illuminating Primer Serum thing. I do really like it. I can see the odd bit of glitter shining through, which could be from the serum and this one as well. But I do like it. I think it's set my makeup really nicely. You know, I'm wearing a mattifying foundation which doesn't look too mattified on my face, and I think it's probably because of this. So yeah, I do really like this. I wouldn't use it as a serum, but as a primer I really like. My Lumene setting spray, I love this. It gives you such a nice dewy glow without being glittery. I would buy this again in a heartbeat. So, you know, I think it just makes your makeup look really nice, and it doesn't budge, and it looks dewy still, so I like that. The Body Shop Born Lippy Lip Balm, I like this. It really did moisturise my lips while I was applying the rest of my makeup, and I feel that my lipstick has gone on really nicely today. It doesn't feel too dry, you know, it just feels nice. It gave it a nice base for the lipstick to work on, so I definitely like that, and I will be using a lot more of it. And my Lumene Nordic Hydra 24-hour water gel. This one is really, really good. I recently just used their vitamin C one up, which had added SPF in. I didn't like that. I mean, it's quite heavy, and I thought it'd be really nourishing and moisturising. This one is a lot lighter, and I prefer this one better. So, you know, I do really like that. Lumene, I find for their skincare, are really damn good. Maybe not their makeup-ish. I don't know. I like the eyeliner, not the mascara. But their skincare, they are really, really good. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I have missed. I just wanted to do an honourable mention for W7. I used their Glamorous Nails. These are in high tea. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see them a bit better. I've been wearing these for 3 days now. They're still on. They're not chipped. They've not pinged off. Really, really good. Only cost about £4. The gems have lasted, well, I say that one's about to fall off. The gems have lasted really well, other than on this hand, but I'm right-handed and I'm really heavy-handed. So, and then another honourable mention, I got this from Superdrug. It's their Layering Lab scents. So this is the Blossom one, and it's got fresh rose and jasmine in it, and it's said to smell like the Mugler, I hope I said that right, perfume Alien. It does. Oh my god, I love this. This is such a beautiful scent, and it's a body mist, so I can just pick it up and use it whenever. It's only like $3.99, something ridiculous, but it's beautiful, it's stunning. I would highly recommend that. So yeah, that is today's video. I was hoping to film some more, but I've had to answer the door like 5 times since filming, and I had a lot of paperwork to do today, so I think it's just one video today. Such a shame, because I like to try and get a few done in one hit, but you know, try again next week. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. What do you think of my makeup look? What do you think of the products I used? Do you have any of them? Would you buy them again? Would you use them? Do you love them, hate them? Let me know. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.